Well, we are on the porch with our fall decorations, but Liz is going to teach us how to do some more fall decorations with something. Who knew there were other uses for a mason jar?
Oh, there's all kinds of uses for these jars. I love these jars.
You didn't rinse
They're
that one.
great. I probably didn't.
No.
Because I do canning. Does it?
Oh, yeah.
Vegetable seed.
You do
Oh,
canning?
no, that's not what I
Yeah.
smelled.
You're going to have to come on the show and
gosh,
teach me how to do it. There's another.
Process,
She
but
does
it's
everything.
good. It's easy.
Wow.
Oh, check
So
out
we're going to
VIP.
make these,
Oh, yeah. Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
I was going to say, check out VIP Magazine because this month's article features canning, preservings. It's called Preserve It.
Preserve it.
Can some jam. That's what we did.
I love it.
So anyway, yes, we are making these pumpkin luminaries.
Luminaries.
I get my terminology
Whatever.
right. Yes. So what you start with is a leaf pattern. You can download a pattern, and then I had to reduce it to about 70% so that the design would fit on the side of the jar.
Okay.
And I used the side that doesn't have the printing on it. And what
Okay.
we're making a template or a stencil. So this is contact paper. You can buy that at Lowe's or wherever. Just sticky contact adhesive paper, shelf liner paper. That's the tricky part. But don't undo it until you cut your leaf out.
Oh, got it.
Yes, you have to cut the leaf first because otherwise you'll have a sticky mess. So you just take your pattern and you're going to hold it like this, and then you're just going to cut that out.
Oh, I get you.
The reason
Okay.
I say to do that is because I tried to trace it, and that'll drive you nuts.
Trying to do
So,
that.
so don't do
Okay,
that.
I'll be doing this and
Okay,
you go
so while he's tracing,
something.
this is what it looks like after you get it cut out. You just stick your little.
So you just peel it off and put it on there.
Yes,
Okay.
and you kind of want to make sure the edges are sealed, not so much in the middle because you're not going to paint there anyway. What we're going to do is we're going to paint the outside of the jar using a gloss paint. So do you want red or orange?
Orange, of course.
Okay, let's do orange.
Okay.
This is Michael's brand paint. They have a chart there that can tell you whether it's for glass or wood or
And it's
whatever.
just gloss acrylic paint.
So
And
you-
these are fairly inexpensive, aren't they? They're
Yes.
like 65 cents a piece or something. It's not much at all.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly, but I buy a lot of stuff, so I don't remember everything. Okay, so then I'm going to take a sponge paintbrush because what you're going to do is you're going to dab the edges. That's the first thing you're going to do is just dab it all the way around because you kind of want a heavy coat of paint around the edges. The thing about this too is I've tried this so many different ways. I made 17 of these for my sidewalk. Can you believe that? 17.
Wow.
I know, that was crazy.
Oh.
But I got into the swing of it and I really liked it. So I thought, I'm going to do more of this.
And can I just say, just quickly, I was invited to Liz's birthday party, which she threw for herself, which is kind of
Yeah,
sad,
that is
but really
kinda
good
weird,
for the
isn't
rest of us.
I know.
It was beautiful. I mean, I wish we had photos, but just happy birthday and what a great party
Do
that was.
We'll do that sometime. The main thing of that was I had this arch I wanted to make. So I thought, whoa, I need to celebrate the arch. But anyway, okay, back to this. So it's wet. Now the key, I did this so many times, and the first time I made it, I let the paint dry completely, and when I did that and took the stencil off, it pulled the paint off the jar,
Okay.
so that is not good. So what you want to do is while this is wet, pull this off. So this is messy, but I'm going to go ahead and pull this off.
Really? I wouldn't think you should do it while it was wet. So,
I know.
okay.
But you want to because if you don't, you will have, and I'm making a terrible mess. But anyway, and this split in the middle. I don't know why it did that.
Ooh.
So you can't tell too much about it, but what you do then is just go ahead and paint around it. And you can use the sponge brush. You get more paint when you use the sponge brush. Or you can use, can you see it kind of?
Now, do
starting?
you do 2 coats of that? I guess
Actually, I
depends
do
on-
about 3.
Okay.
But it depends on what the look you want, how thick you want it. That took you a while to cut that out, didn't it?
Yes, and I realized I screwed it up.
Oh.
If you want to keep me quiet, now you know what to do. Here, cut this out for me.
What'd you do?
Well, I was having trouble with the paper, so I took the paper off, so now I don't have it on the paper.
Oh, that's so funny.
Have to.
Okay. Well, it's
Okay,
not hard.
I'll go back.
That's okay. It's not a big deal.
It's not hard, she said. See?
Yeah, it's not
It's
hard.
all right. It's okay.
All right, I'm going to...
So you're going to let this dry,
Okay.
and then you're going to finish painting the outside and then do your other coats. But basically, you can see the design on there. And then you're going to fill your little luminary. Somebody help this poor man.
I've just totally screwed it up. I'm sorry.
Then you're going to fill your luminary with dried peas, or I use popcorn. That's kind of fun. And then stick your votive candle in there. And another thing I'm going to do with these, I'm going to line this down my Thanksgiving table. It's kind of casual, but you know, you can just line it. I'm going to have about 7 or 8, the length of my table, and then do a real pretty table setting with that. Is that
So you could
sticky
also
stuff?
do pumpkin stencils if you wanted
You
to.
could do
Anything.
Christmas. You could do anything you want. It's just kind of fun. And I also found out, Is that sticking up? Oh,
Lick
there.
Just lick
That'll,
it.
that'll work. Well, as far as, you know, you don't have to keep it on there very long. But it's not really too bad. But see, this is real sticky. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so anyway.
Ta-da!
Ta-da, you did it, Morgan. Let's see if we can paint that. Let's just see if that works.
Please don't hand him the paints.
I know. Okay, here, try that. Just do the edges. Do the
Oh,
edges.
just the edges?
Here we go.
Pounce it. You know what I mean
Pounce
by
it.
pouncing the
Hell,
paint, the
honey,
brush?
I've pounced a time or two in my
Yeah,
life.
there you go. Okay, now the key is not to get the paint underneath the stencil.
He's doing
Oh,
it.
okay.
He's doing
He
it.
is. Okay, so
All
let's
right.
just see. Let's just
For
see.
those of you who
We'll
think
take
I'm
it out.
inept, I'm apt.
Yeah. Okay.
And peel it off?
Yeah, peel it off. See what happens.
Not a craftsman extraordinaire, but it's okay.
Look at that.
Aw.
See, it worked.
Oh, that one. Sorry.
I liked it. That's
Huh?
awesome. So all you have to do now is just kind of paint around it. Be careful. You can use
So-
a smaller paintbrush to get around the edges.
So
to make it a
save
little
your
bit-
sticky paper for something else. Just lick it and
Ooh.
slap it on there.
Sometimes that works, but you have to have special
Oh,
spit.
you just couldn't let me have my moment, could you?
You have to have special
Hey,
spit.
we're going to
She's
come
got-
back and we'll do some Christmassy stuff, right?
Shoot.
Well, next, Liz is going to show us how to fill out our garland.
Yes, this is for Christmas. We're starting a little bit early, but you know, every shop has Christmas stuff,
Yeah,
so we're
yes, it
starting.
does.
This is a garland that I had. It's very thin when you buy a garland,
Mm-hmm.
so I like to have fullness. So I doubled this. I
Oh,
took one
okay.
long one and twisted it together.
Okay.
And if you want to, you can add fresh in between it to make it look full. But I
Okay.
found the cutest little light bulb ornaments, and
That are clear.
they're clear.
Where are we here?
Oops.
4.
Got it?
And the lid comes off. The
somewhere.
lid comes off, and we're going to fill it with glitter, and I'm going to show you how to do that
Glitter!
real quick.
My favorite.
Yes.
Well, I'm
Okay,
an
so-
expert in glitter, so I'm going to do this demonstration
Okay, I
so
need
it's done
this
right.
one. Okay.
So,
So we have the plastic. It's plastic, so it's not going to break. And we're using floor wax to
they make
fill.
wax for floors?
I guess so.
Who knew?
I know. So you put a little bit in there, and now here's the thing: you do not want to shake it because they'll get bubbles. If you get bubbles, it'll mess up your
Screwed up.
glitter.
Oh, I don't want
So
to mess up the
Kind
glitter.
of like
that's for sure.
kind of like brandy, just kind of.
Just a little twist, you know, let it get all the
Yeah.
way around. You want it to coat the inside, and then I'm going to pour it out into a little custard cup.
All right.
Okay,
now
so we're just coating the inside.
we're coating the
Gotcha.
inside. Now, if you would take some glitter, whatever color
Okay.
you want, we have red, gold, and green. Okay, just pop it off and pour about half of that in there. Just pour all, yeah, that's good.
They good?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take my paper, and this we can shake.
Okay.
We're going
Once
to
it's in there, you can
shake, rattle,
So
and
it'll
roll.
stick to
Okay.
the sides.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah, and then you put that back in there and
Yeah.
don't need to
Reusable.
use that much.
It's reusable, yes.
Okay.
And look at this. This is the coolest thing. See how good that sticks?
I can't believe how quick that
I
did
know,
that.
it's really quick. So then you put your lid back on,
Voila.
and go ahead and do that.
And just put the.
Yeah,
can't
put the
hold
lid
on to
back
that
on.
thing.
Are you sure
and
you want
then,
him to do that?
Yeah, and so then you can take some ribbon like this
Hmm?
and string it. Now you can put, I have one right here, and you can see on my garland I already have that strung on there. So when you're making a garland, you want to do that first. Well, I did that first. I guess
Okay.
it doesn't really matter, but it just depends on how you want this to hang on your your mantle or your staircase. But just string it like this, and I sometimes will tie a knot at the loop right there.
Okay.
And then about 6 inches or 12 inches more, do another one. And then you
And
just,
then you just
lay it on
drape them
there.
around.
But I wanted to show you the
Super
ribbon
cute.
because this is wired ribbon. And you can take this ribbon and make loops. So I'm going to show you how to do that. You just make like about a 4 or 5 inch loop, squish it in together, hold it
Okay.
like that, and make another loop, squish it in. And then if you have enough ribbon, you can do the third loop, which I
Okay.
did 3. You always want to do odd numbers, so it'd be 3, 5, whatever. And then you can take,
A pipe cleaner,
Mm-hmm.
for those of you who know what a pipe is.
yep, twist it around there. Excuse my voice.
It's all right.
And then you're going to stick that into your, you can wire it onto your evergreen. And then you can take bulbs and do them in groups of 3. These are the shatterproof, so you don't have to worry about them breaking. And
So do you do groups of 3 for the Trinity, or is there another reason?
you can do that. That's a good reason. I like that. Your
Apparently
eye
not
just,
your reason, but
no, it is my reason. I like doing the Trinity. I think that's great. You can do 3s, 5s, but
Okay.
it's more appealing to the eye. The eye draws
Huh.
uneven numbers. So when you decorate, that's what you want to do.
And
So
where
see,
would-
like 3 of us,
Yes,
you know, and
yes.
it works out good.
Where would I put this up?
You would put this on your mantle.
Okay.
You could put it on a staircase railing.
Oh.
You could even use it down the center of your table if you want to. I would put a protective runner underneath it because this is kind of scratchy.
Okay.
Any
And you've
place
got
you want
a
to hang it.
plug-in light on it, but they make the little battery ones, so like
Yes, you could
on
do
our
that.
staircase, there's no place to plug in, so we use the battery ones.
You can do that too. So, and these, you know, do not work. I mean, they're just, it's just a fun glittery
Well, and
project.
they're plastic, so it doesn't matter
Right.
what happens.
And yeah, and it's
They're
just
nice.
fun. They're just a fun thing. And you know what else I do with those at Christmas time? If you make food gifts,
Oh, use
yeah,
these as
you
your
need to
little
make it longer. So you can
ornaments
have a
to put on
necklace.
your gifts.
Well, you could do that, and if you're doing like I did a brownie mix, so I put little sprinkles that I'm going to put on top of the brownies in this little thing and hang it off of the jar.
Brownie
So
sprinkles in the
cute.
glass?
Yeah, or cookie sprinkles.
would be
you
roughage,
know,
wouldn't it?
something like that.
Do you buy these
Yeah.
individually or do they come in
They
packs?
come in a
Okay.
pack,
So you get a bunch of
6
them.
in a pack, and I did find these at Michael's. You can find these online too. They're a little bit hard to find because I didn't know if I should call them a Christmas light bulb or a plastic craft bulb. But anyway,
I
go
see
to Michael's,
all
you'll see it.
kinds
You'll
of
see
uses.
it.
Oh,
for
in
that.
America today,
I
it's
know.
probably
Now
called
you
a
said the
holiday
sprinkles.
bulb.
I know.
Because you can't call it a Christmas
A holiday
bulb.
craft.
I think I would put seashells in mine.
Oh, that would
Wouldn't
be
cute? You
cool.
could do
Yes, it
something
would. I
seashell-y.
love
See-
it. I
Look,
love it.
see, you're rubbing off on me, Liz.
I
I'm coming
love
up
it.
with ideas.
I love it. Floor wax.
Get it?
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
Yeah?
But anyway, fill
What do
out
you
your
think?
mantle. It's very attractive.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh.
You light up our
And
life.
I did odd. I did one
You
instead
did
of
one.
two. see?
Yes, I like it.
Odd being the key
learned.
word
So
here. Right.
maybe eventually we could show everybody how to do bows or how to tie bows, that kind
Yeah.
of thing. It's kind of fun.
Next time?
So
Yes, I
sure,
would like
we
a
could
bow
do that.
tying class. That would be great.
Yeah.
I don't
yeah,
have
it's
Maybe
not
gift
hard.
wrapping
It's pretty.
class.
Well, we
Ooh.
could do that too.
Doggone it, we'll just do a whole
Deck it
show.
out.
Liz, thanks so much.
Oh, you're welcome.